I'm still a fan, even though it's salty. Hate to see you messing around the brand. Are you happy? Hate to see you happy if I'm not the one driving. I'm so mature. I'm so mature.
Hi guys, welcome to Neptuna Tarot. I just want to say a big thank you for being here, whether you are new or a returning subscriber. Welcome. I just appreciate the fact that you've clicked on this video today and you're allowing me to read for you. So today we're going to do something a little spicy. We are going to do a reading on who is wishing you harm. So this can be whatever kind of harm. We'll just kind of see what comes through. I've never really done something like this, maybe a little bit on like haters-ish, but I'm a little bit worried to see what kind of energy we get coming through, because you guys know me, I'm always gonna give you what comes out. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Whatever comes out, I'm going to read that for you guys. So let's go ahead and get to the piles. First up, we have pile number 1 with prostitute. Okay. We will have a 30-second meditation to help you guys choose your pile. Pile number 2, we also have child wounded. Okay, and last but not least, we have the beautiful pile 3, child magical. All right. So those are your piles. If you're still needing some more help deciding, I also shuffle music down below. You can find everything in the description box, as well as links to my other socials. So if you want to follow me on Instagram, TikTok, please be my guest. I would love to see you guys there. And let's jump into the meditation. Hi guys, if you chose pile number 1 with prostitute. Okay, so very interesting right off the bat, right? If you chose this pile, you might know of situations that they might be putting themselves in where there's money involved with like sexual relations. So that could definitely be a clue of who this person is that's wishing you harm. So I'm not gonna lie, pile 1, I'm getting a lot of messages. I want you guys to know that I am doing some other things in the back, so I might have to pause, might get interrupted, so just be prepared for that. But I'm getting a lot of messages already. So I was hearing, as I was shuffling the cards, I was hearing this song from Aladdin, Prince Ali. So it's when he's coming in and there's a big celebration and he's dressed to the nines. It's all Genie's magic, hyping him up. Genie himself hyping him up. So that's what I was hearing. It's like Prince Ali, fabulous Ali Ababa. So why are they wishing you harm? So I pulled a lot of cards on who is this person doing you harm and why. Okay, I feel like those are both the main questions here. So who is wishing you harm and why? And this one feels very shallow. It feels like this person hates you for reasons out of your own control. And it's also a lot of jealousy, simply. And I hate that that's the message coming through pile 1, as simple as that is, but it really is based in so much jealousy of your life and the way that you are living it currently. So right away, right, we have this card that came out. So we're going to take the shadow attribute, okay? Obviously, if this is somebody wishing you harm, we're going to go ahead and look at their shadow attributes here to understand this person a little better. So places material considerations and security above self-empowerment. So this is somebody who feels very much like they're in survival mode at this time. This is somebody who is not self-empowered. This is somebody who, I believe they have a grind mentality, a very capitalist grind, work till I die kind of energy here. And they are always thinking about money. This person is always thinking about money and how to get more of it. This person, I think, would do very compromising things, whether it's sexual or not. They would do very compromising things in order to achieve or retrieve. I'm hearing retrieve. I'm hearing drugs or money. Okay, so this could definitely be somebody who they need money because of an addiction. So just keep that in mind, right? That's why they're obsessive about money, because they need to keep up with certain addictions or certain lifestyle choices that they've chosen. Like I'm hearing plastic surgery, I'm hearing BBL. That was a joke. Okay, that was definitely a joke for my guides, but it's an example. All right, it's an example. This person is very shallow and obsessed with the material plane. Sorry, I have to like really take a breath because this energy is horrible. I don't know why I chose this topic today, because I'm literally tapping into people who are violent and who are literally wishing badly towards my beautiful collective here, for the simple reason, like, it's making me angry, really, honestly, for you guys, pile 1, because this person has no reason, no business to be doing this. So with abundance in reverse, this person lives in a very scarcity mindset. Like they have a scarcity mindset when it comes to money. I think that they could definitely be the kind of person who just spends everything that they have. They don't give themselves any room for emergency funds, or I just think that it's very hard for them to hold on to money no matter their situation, whether they're more well off or whether they're not doing well financially. I'm getting a bit of both. It's just no matter what, if it's in their hands, it feels slippery. It feels like it's not going to last. If they have $20 in their pocket, they're going to be like, I have $20 in my pocket. What should I go get? So that's the matter of that. I feel like they have kind of like this spend it now while I have it mentality. I just heard this is somebody who would like rather, and it's not like, I love the dollar store. Like that's why I'm like, this is a bad example. I'm obsessed with the dollar store, but it's kind of like buying a lot of junk when you could have saved that money up to buy something maybe bigger, more important, more functional for your everyday life. Like say for like instance, like you want to work out but you haven't had a nice pair of fitness shoes, you know what I mean, but you keep buying I don't know, like cheap ones you have to replace constantly, you know what I mean? It's just like, this is somebody who they like deals. Okay, first of all, this person loves a good deal, but they just, yeah, let's kind of get out of that energy. I feel like I got stuck in that. See, it's like they have this obsession. It's an obsession with money. Renewal in reverse. And see, it's like this is somebody who isn't interested in changing their ways. This isn't somebody who is looking to start fresh. They just want to kind of do what they want to do, and it's not really about a new beginning, new starts. This person is, like I said, they're not self-empowered, and so it's like they don't have that ability to take risks outside of their own comfort zones, because it makes them nervous. It makes them wonder, like they don't like not knowing what's gonna happen. They might have like kind of issues with control here, where they just need to kind of know what's gonna happen. Who is this person, Spirit? We have Libra in reverse, so I'm getting like distorted Libra, lower vibrational Libra energy here, where this is someone extremely shallow. This is somebody who is obsessed when it comes to material possessions, because to them material possessions level up their beauty, level up their appearance. And so that's why it's like money goes hand in hand with beauty to them. It's very shallow. It's very much focused on how they look on the outside. And like I said, this person does not want to change. It just feels like very distorted feminine, distorted Libra, distorted like Aphrodite on her worst day kind of energy. What was I seeing? At first I was kind of seeing Azula, you know, when the one hair is cut out of place and she just kind of loses it. But it was something else. What is this? Okay. No. Anyways, back to what I was saying. I was seeing like Euphoria in my head, and I was seeing, God, I cannot remember her name. Whatever, Sweeney. What is her name? Sweeney girl. Oh my God, I'm old. What the heck? Cassie's character. she's just like crying. Like it feels like distorted, like when she's kind of like, just she keeps unraveling and unraveling, and she's so focused, like I said, on like, oh yes, it's competition as well. They're very, very, very competitive. And so, yeah, it's kind of giving like when Cassie was competing for Nate's affection with Maddie. Oh my god, it's like Maddie does not care. Okay, but anyways, it's just like, yeah, that's the energy of like them just trying to constantly like perfect themselves, like do work on themselves, like do this and that to themselves to make they're trying to dress their vessel up. They're dressing their vessel up so that they can feel more abundant, so that they can feel as if they've had a renewal. It's like to them, like a makeover, like a physical makeover is a renewal. It's like it doesn't really come from within. It's, yeah, it's just very shallow. Especially with bottom of the deck, we have vanity, okay? So this person is just very vain. Like they judge everybody based on their looks. They definitely view people's worth almost based on how beautiful they are, based on how much attention they get, based on how loved they are, based on how confident they are. It's like they base people on their outer vessels so much, and it's like they base that on like, that's how you know someone's doing well, is based on how they're looking externally, which I guess in some instances you could assume. You know, for instance, like I'm thinking like a sober person versus a not sober person, like you can tell the vitality within that person has been resurrected. We have gratitude here, bottom of the deck, reversed again. Like there's a lot of reversals. It's like this person is very stubborn. This person doesn't really see these challenges. They don't really see it because they're just very comfortable being disempowered in order to gain material wealth. Okay, so like that could be like putting up with a partner. Oh, all right, sorry guys, we got interrupted there, but no worries, I'm right back. Wasn't too long, so I'm, you know, right here in the message. Basically what I'm saying is this person's really ungrateful for what they do have. All they see is lack. All they see is what they don't have. All they see is what they're missing. All they see is what other people have, constantly comparing themselves. And it's like, what's sick about this is that it's coming through as violent. Okay, so this person is becoming violent in their jealousy, in their fits of shallow rage. They are literally wishing people harm. So it's like if they see somebody more beautiful than them, they see someone more rich than them, they see someone more successful than them, they in the back of their mind are wishing harm to that person just so that they can feel better about themselves. They don't even see their own worth. They don't see how grateful they should be in terms of like their own beauty, their own abundance, the things that they do have. They really need kind of like, I feel like a reality check, because I think that this person is probably extremely like I was getting kind of like a wealthy energy or like a taking care of energy, and it's like I don't even think that this person needs to compromise themselves or disempower themselves, but it's like they choose to in the sake of like, for the sake of, I feel like to them they feel like it's better because they get more money or they get more attention for how they do act. They're not wanting to change that anytime soon. Like they see the perks of what it is that they get. So who is this person? Last card we have here, the tarot. Ooh, this is the Moon Power Tarot. Okay, I got it. Who is this person wishing my pile one's harm? The Four of Swords. This person is tired. I just heard this is a tired old queen, okay? Like, this is a tired old queen. No matter the gender, okay, that's just like, you know, the way it's coming through is like, this is somebody who spends a lot of time trying to look good, trying to impress people, trying to get attention. It feels very much like a pick me kind of energy, and it's just coming through as like, now they're tired. This person is exhausted. This person has, like I said, they're so, like, maybe it's not even a stubbornness. No, it's definitely a stubbornness, but it's also a like a lack of action, a lack of motion. This person doesn't have any fire because they don't have any gratitude for what they already have. And it's also like spirit sees that they're ungrateful. And so it's almost like, why would we give you anything else just for you to be more ungrateful? You know what I mean? Like, why would we bring you more blessings? Why would we make you more beautiful, like level you up? Like, why would we do these things for you when you don't even, I just heard this person doesn't even do anything on their altar, okay? Like, they might not really leave any offerings or like do anything interactive to like spiritually with their ancestors, with their team. So it's like their spirit team feels very neglected and very like unheard. I feel like they try to send them messages, but this person's just so tired. They're so distracted. They're so focused on money, hustling, and beauty that they don't hear them. And so I get that this person is extremely tired. But it's like they're tired is coming through as like a burnt out kind of energy, or like they're restless. Okay. Sorry. It's like this person just, they feel like they need a break, but I don't see that they've been doing a lot other than, I feel like, working. And I just heard taking pictures of themselves, which isn't a bad thing. Like, take thousands of pictures of yourself, you know, like, but it's just, this person specifically is just so shallow that like, that's how they spend their time. But it's like, they're still tired. Like, I think that they mentally exhaust themselves through the expectations that they hold for themselves. I feel like they're very judgmental on not only others but themselves. And you know, when you're never satisfied, you're never happy with what you have, what your gifts, your blessings, your beauty that you were given by the universe. You know, if you don't appreciate those things, you know, what was it for? You know what I mean? Like, what was it for? I feel like it's just upsetting your spirit team that you don't see how, or they don't see how beautiful they are. They don't see how empowered they could be. This person just, they close a blind eye to these things. So let's go ahead and jump into why. Why is this person wishing you harm? Like, why you specifically? So first of all, the first card that we had jumping out was beauty. So like, it's just, to me, that's just so petty. Like, you really want to hurt somebody or harm another person because they're beautiful, because they shine. I feel like you have this fire, this inner fire within, and it's really beautiful for people to watch this bloom over time. Like, I feel like you're unique. You're not something that people see every day. Like, you're a unique beauty is what I'm hearing. And people just are really intrigued by your beauty. And I think that really, really, really upsets this person. Like, how interesting you come across. Like, you're just like you catch eyes when you walk in the room. There's just something about your presence. It's very magnetic and it's very fiery. There's something very fiery about your energy, especially because next up we have the Queen of Wands. Like, who isn't jealous of the Queen of Wands? But to me, once again, it's just another shallow reason for this person to want to wish you harm. They want to wish you harm because you're confident, because you shine, because you have security within your passion, within your confidence, within your beauty. I think that you have really figured out your style, your image, or just what you feel confident wearing, what you feel confident presenting yourself in. And I just get a sense of like you being very connected to your heart space. Look, this heart space, and especially when it comes to your home, like you might have a very like, oh, what is going on here? I feel, look, it looks, I think this is your heart and brain. It's like you have a very healthy balance of like heart and mind, mind and heart. Anyways, but this part, it's just mainly about your beauty and how you come across and the amount of attention that you get, and you know what I mean? Like it's just shallow. It's this person just wants to see you do badly because I think that you come across as doing very well, very confident, very, maybe they even, you know, like I said, it's like if they see anybody doing well around them, it irritates them, it makes them jealous, it makes them upset that they don't have those things. And especially with the lovers here as well. So I do want to say this could have been somebody who had a crush on you. So the reason they're wishing harm on you is because you are so beautiful and they never had a chance with you or something like that, or it just didn't work out, whatever the case. But I'm also getting this person could definitely be wishing you harm because of your relationship. Yeah, like you could have a really passionate, look at this, a really passionate relationship with somebody, and look, that fire again with that flame. It's like I feel like they've never had that with somebody. They've never had something real, like a really passionate connection with somebody, especially with all this love here. And look, these roses again, there's something with these roses. I just heard that some of these people have never been brought flowers. I just saw 2222 on my timer. Like they've never been shown real love. They've never been shown like respect and love and like a healthy, balanced lover's energy, like a harmonious connection. And I feel like that's also what makes them want to wish you harm, is because you have that. So it's like you have the look, you have the partner, you know, you have the fire, the passion, the confidence. Like this person I just heard they want to knock you off your pedestal. They want to knock you off like down a peg or two is what I'm hearing. They want to knock you down a peg or two. We also have healing. So not only that, is like whatever is hurting you, whatever's harming you, I get a sense of the reason that they want to harm you is because you also have a support system. You have people that are there for you whenever you're hurting and you need to heal. So it's like you're not alone. I feel like this person feels like very, like they just... They wish that you felt alone. They wish that you felt isolated. They wish that you didn't have a chance to heal here. We also have, before I reveal whatever that is here, that they don't want me to reveal, or like they wanted to keep covered from you, hidden from you, we have a King of Cups in reverse. And what's really interesting about this imagery that's drawing me in is that there's like this looking glass. It's like a, you know, like they're looking. And I don't know why, I just get a sense of like this person feels like you saw through them. You saw through their ill intentions. Like I feel like they know that you know. They know that you probably already know who this person is too. So they know. They already know this, but the reason that they are wishing you harm is because this person has a really big issue when it comes to empathy. This person lacks a lot of empathy, and I think that you saw through this. you saw through them because they, like I said, this person's obsessed with presenting themselves in a certain way where they come off very beautiful. Their opinion is that if they look good on the outside, then it doesn't matter what's going on the inside. So with this King of Cups, like, they really neglect their feelings, they neglect their emotions. I feel like they don't really want to like process these things, traumatic things that they've gone through, or just things that emotionally like trigger them. They just don't want to deal with their own triggers, like very emotionally immature and just unwilling to look at themselves. And I feel like you saw them, and I feel like that makes them angry. Like, they wish that they could do harm to you because you saw the fact that this person is very vain, very shallow, ungrateful, wishing harm on others over like shallow shit, and having an extreme lack of empathy. So let's go ahead and reveal what is this. Contentment. And this is in why. Why do they want to wish you harm? Because you're content. I feel like this person doesn't know how to reach contentment. It's like they're not even striving for happiness. They're literally just striving for contentment. And I feel like when they see you thriving, when they see you healing, confident, beautiful, in a passionate, loving, healthy relationship, you are very content with life, and they feel just the rain. I'm hearing this stupid Hillary Duff song, Come Clean or whatever. Let the rain fall down. Like, this person is just very ungrateful of what they already have. Like, I just feel like this person will never be satisfied, never be content, never be happy. And it's like they wonder what that's like. It's really kind of sad. But let's wish this person healing together. Let's wish this person, healing, and also send back whatever evil eye that they've been sending towards you. Let's just go ahead, do a return to sender collectively, guys. Send that shit back, okay? You do not deserve this just for thriving, glowing, doing well in life, and also for recognizing people who can't meet you emotionally where you're at. So let this person rest. Okay, let this person get some rest. We'll see what happens over time, but till then, thank you guys so much for being here. I am sending you guys so much love, light, protection, blessings. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a like, subscribe to the channel, comment down below. I would love to hear from you guys. Until next time, I will see you later. Bye. Hi there, pile number 2. You guys chose child wounded. And since we are talking about somebody who is wishing you harm at this time, we're gonna go ahead and look at the shadow attributes of this card. So it says blames all dysfunctional relationships on childhood wounds. Resist moving on through forgiveness. Okay, wow. So that might give you a clue as to who this person is, or you chose this pile because of that interpretation there. And just a heads up, guys, I am working on something else at this time, so if I get pulled away or interrupted, I do apologize. You probably won't notice, it'll probably just be a quick pause, but just a heads up. All right, so first thing I want to say in terms of why does this person wish you harm is, well, let's get to the why later. So I pulled who is this person and why are they wishing you harm. I feel like those are the most important questions here. So in terms of who this person is, okay, this is somebody who didn't have the greatest childhood. This is somebody who possibly went through a lot of trauma. They had a lot of irregular examples of love, dysfunctional examples of relationships and how they should function. I have a sense of they still hold on very tightly to their wounds. I feel like this is somebody who likes to identify themselves as their trauma, as their wounds, when, you know, we are not our trauma, we're not our wounds. I just feel like this person almost wears them as, with this blanket here in the imagery, they wear them as a coat of armor in order to kind of deflect responsibility, in order to deflect accountability, responsibility. Basically, just if they do anything wrong or if they do something dysfunctional or you know, messed up, they just go right back to, well, I didn't have the greatest upbringing, this and that. This person just definitely refuses to forgive, I feel like, themselves. Like I said, it's like they wear this like this wounding as a persona. So, you know, this could be somebody that has a little bit of a victim complex, you know, but it's just like they're unwilling to forgive. It's like they're not really, I don't think they know how to repair relationships when they go wrong. So when connections get broken or damaged, or you have an argument with somebody, it's like this person does not know how to repair things healthily or forgive other people, or, you know, kind of repair relationships that they still like want to like be there for. Like they just don't know how. I'm getting a lot of like lack of information from this person. So like this could have been somebody who didn't have access here to, you know, examples of healthy dynamics, healthy relationships. This person's very unhappy with joy in reverse here. This person feels like they have no reason to celebrate. Vanity underneath. I get a sense, I don't know why I'm getting that this might be an older person. And yeah, with this person up here has white hair too. This might be an older person, and they might, And you know, it's like they blame all this dysfunctional stuff on childhood wounds, so it feels like they're outside of childhood. You know what I mean? Like they're not somebody very young. This is somebody older who still like hangs on to a lot of past energy. This person likes to believe that they're impartial, that they are somebody who is very just and fair, and I think that they look at themselves as justice, you know, but it's actually kind of righteous, like self-righteous of them to kind of think that they have an unbiased view of everything. Like I get a sense that this person likes to play, they like to play, what is it? The mediator a lot. They like to be in the middle of situations. It makes them feel really good about themselves when they can mediate situations or come across as like the judge or the person who is going to like help decide something. I don't know. I just think that this person, they look at themselves very highly. And that's why I'm hearing is like with this joy, there's nothing to celebrate here. It's like this person's a little bit serious, you know what I mean? Like they can come across as a bit serious, and like they look at themselves very like justice and justice and honor here. But I think what they don't realize is that they gossip a lot. That as impartial as this person wants to be, they don't realize when they gossip, when they speak, they're actually making their biases very well known. And it just feels like an unconscious bias. It just feels like something that they don't even realize that they're doing here. This is something that they do unconsciously. They gossip unconsciously. They literally just spread information. Like I said, it makes them feel good. Look, I just said that it makes them feel good to be in the middle of situations. They love to be in the middle of, I don't know, like two people, two situations, mediating, or sometimes I'm getting this person could also possibly be into being the other person. They could definitely have had affairs where that they got in the middle of situations here. But yeah, this person is just very oblivious to what they're saying. But they view themselves very highly. They view themselves regally with this purple and the jewel here. It's like a shining jewel. Yeah. And with solitude in reverse, I do get a sense that like this person is trying to reach out for help or trying to spend less time alone. I get a sense that this person is feeling a little bit lonely right now and trying to reach out to people for support. So that is good. That is good that they're reaching out, asking for help. Because I do get a sense of like this person plays, you know, I don't want to say it like this, but they really do love to play that victim role. I think that they just love to be kind of like pampered and taken care of, and you know, it's not a bad thing, but it's just kind of, it's rooted in a lot of trauma and like it's coming across as like neediness, codependency. But I don't want to say, like, it feels good. It feels good that they're asking for help. I don't want to say that it's extreme codependency, but it's coming across as like neediness. Who is this person? The World. All right, this could be a fixed sign. We also have Jupiter here. So with Jupiter, that could be Sagittarius, Pisces. With the world energy, we have a lot of fixed signs. So Taurus, Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio. Yes. So those are the fixed signs. So that person could have those signs. It doesn't matter. But this person is somebody who I'm hearing at one time they considered themselves very lucky. I feel like they felt like they had the whole world in their hand here. And I do get a sense that this person they want to grow. They do want to grow. They do want to learn. Like I said, I feel like this person has had a lack of information. Like I said, this person could have been someone older who didn't have information, time, access to these things to kind of process what they've gone through and get help. But we started here with the resist moving on through forgiveness. So especially with the fixed energy, it feels very stubborn. So it's like they are still holding on to this victim role, this child wounded role. Like they constantly, I think, remind people around them that they're this child wounded, and this person wants to empower themselves with the world. And I feel like they've had a taste of this at one point. I get a sense of this person, they experienced this energy before, and it's like they don't understand why they're not able to move on. I need a little more here. Just gonna grab this gummy bear real quick. Who is this person? Why is the world here? Who is this person? Why is the world? We have the Tower again and 5 of Swords. This person holds on to these tower moments, these tower moments when things suddenly changed for them, things dramatically, hectically changed for them. It's like they feel deeply wounded by these experiences. This is somebody who feels very deeply, deeply wounded by the tower moments they've experienced in their lives. I feel like it's put them in this place where they feel scared and exhausted. They're unwelcoming to change, because that's what the tower really represents, is sudden change. And so this person, because their tower moments have been very traumatic for them, they fear change, and they don't like when things are shifting, changing, moving. It freaks them out, it scares them. But I see that this person needs to close this cycle out, but I just get like I said, they're resisting forgiveness. I feel it's still very argumentative. Like I said, they believe they're impartial, but then they're very argumentative when it comes to gossip and like their opinion on what's going on in other people's lives. And so it comes across as very like argumentative, judgmental, and it's like they see themselves as so they see themselves as justice, remember, and they see themselves as like impartial and fair, but it's like the reality is they just want to know everybody's business, I think, just so that they can like have the upper hand and argue and feel superior in a way. I just think that this is somebody who craves power. They crave having this feeling of the whole world being in the palm of their hands. And I just feel like they have a very skewed view of themselves and of how they communicate, especially. I don't think that they hear how judgmental or how biased their communication is. It's very argumentative as well because they're not forgiving. They don't forgive when people fuck up, when people make mistakes. They hold it against them. They hold on to the past. They've held on to their childhood wounds, and they're going to hold on to grudges, onto whatever's quote unquote hurt them. They're going to hold on to it. And because they're just holding on to all of this pain, all of this wounding, that's kind of, I feel like, why they have such a block to their own happiness. I saw 555 on the timer, which indicates challenges. You know, it's like they kind of bring in challenges in some sick way because they just see themselves as a victim. And it's not to say that being a victim should be shamed in any way, but it's like when they're constantly living in this state of I'm wounded and blaming other people, you know what I mean, for this wounding, or holding grudges and being so unwilling to change is really, like, if they're wishing you harm over here, because let's go ahead and start getting into it. They're wishing you harm because of your growth. This is the first card that came out. We have growth. They literally hate the way that you have grown. And I feel like it's because they haven't been able to grow past their own, you know, woundedness, their own trauma. They're really struggling to start this new chapter, to really end the cycle, leave it, close the door, and start fresh, and really be impartial, really be like letting go, not holding on to all this baggage, onto all of these grudges, all of this bitterness. This person just wants to cause you harm, or they wish you harm because especially of the way that you handle change. I think that when sudden change comes in, they seem to see you handling these things well. Like you might be somebody who embraces change, and it almost, it like they're seeing it as helping you grow. It's like because of what you're experiencing, it's actually teaching you, and you're actually embracing these lessons, embracing these tower moments, embracing this growth. And I think that it makes them very upset because they don't know how. They literally don't know how. Like I said, this person lacked the information. They lacked the support, I feel like, as well. I feel like when it came to support, they tend to just gossip to their support systems, and they tend to feel like gossip is a way of bonding people, a way of bringing people together through communication. But I think that it actually scares the people around them because they don't feel like they can trust them with their secrets, or trust them with word of mouth. You know, so it's not the best. It's not the best. It's coming through as support system. All right, guys, I told you it's gonna happen, but I got interrupted there, so I really don't know where we left off. But like, I remember the overall messages, but I don't know if, like, there was a sentence I left off on. You know, I do apologize. Let's keep going. This person wants to argue with you, and it's just, they want to cause harm to you because of your growth, because of your ability to handle change. You are somebody very adaptable. I think that you're somebody who's very capable of being able to survive I don't know, like different areas, different places, like your survival skills and the way that you have learned your lessons, especially through sudden change, through your tower moments. It's like you've embraced them and they've helped you become stronger. They've helped you become more of who you are. And I don't know, this person seems to just like want to knock you, or like, why do they wish you harm? Let's keep going. Solitude once again. Something about solitude. Okay, so that's what it is. I think also you might be somebody who enjoys being alone, feels empowered when you're alone. But remember, I was mentioning some codependency with this person, and we also have solitude on their end of who this person is. So it's just coming through differently. It's more like you actually embrace all the things that they like hate about life, or all the things that have made them extremely bitter and unhappy in life. It's almost like you have learned how to embrace them in a healthy way, in a way that has improved your life rather than taken away from your life. So especially when it comes to solitude, whereas this person feels isolated, lonely, codependent, I think that you feel it's like a bat in the night. Like you feel rejuvenated, you feel more recharged when you're in solitude. I think that you both spend a lot of time alone, but I think the difference is that you truly enjoy your time alone. And that's another reason why this person like wants to cause harm to you, because to them, I feel like sometimes they might feel insulted because they want connection, and I feel like they want connection from you, especially because they feel like they could learn from you. But it's almost like you would rather be alone than with this person, and it's like they know that, so it's like it's another reason for them to want to cause harm to you, because they feel like you would rather be alone than spend time with them. But to you, being alone like isn't a punishment, it isn't a bad thing. And I think to you, you don't understand why this person doesn't cherish or utilize their alone time in the same way that you might. So let's keep going. Actually, before we uncover whatever this is here, so remember, we're getting into why do they wish you harm. Once again, we have an energy here of waiting. This person is like waiting in solitude for you to reach out. Like this person just, I think, seriously admires you, but it's like, but they're also like, it's messed up, because as much as they feel magnetized towards your energy, and they have I'm getting a little bit of an obsession here with waiting. It's like they crave your attention, and but it's like at the same time, I guess maybe because you spend time alone, maybe you're going through changes at this time, you're going through growth at this time, and it's like you don't have enough time for this person to their liking. And so now, because you don't spend enough time with them, it's like it's becoming like violent, or like, you know, they're wishing harm onto you because you're not making time for them. We have justice. So remember, guys, why does this person wish you harm? Because they think that this would be justice. They think that you getting some sort of harm or consequences in your life would be justice. So this person thinks that, like I said, let's go back to, remember, this person feels extremely victimized. Like they just feel, every day they wake up and they feel like, why is life doing this to me? Why are people doing this to me? Why, you know, why me? Why me? And so when they look at you, and they feel these feelings they don't understand. Like I said, this unconscious bias that they do have, because obviously they're wishing you harm, whether they're conscious of this shit or not, they're wishing you harm. And I think that they think that that it would be fair for you to face some kind of consequences or to experience what they've experienced in some way. Like, they would think it's fair because, remember, they feel like a victim to everybody around them. So I'm sure there might be something you did, okay? There might be something that you've done to this person and they feel like you deserve it, that this would be justice. Okay, so this person, why are they wishing you harm? Because they think it would be fair. They think it would be justice. This person could be like a little bit traditional, or with the Hierophant here underneath there, a little traditional, a little bit stubborn. Like, they like to do things by a certain like playbook, you know, maybe like a law book, like by the law. Like, they see themselves as very just. Like, they could be like a police officer, they could be like a judge, they could just be like, I don't know, somebody in the legal system somewhere around there, you know. They just feel like they're the fairest of them all, like, and not in a beauty sense, but like in an actual fairness. Let's see, guys. Oh wait, I guess, well, hold on. Oh my god, I keep doing this. Before we reveal this, because I don't know what it is. Bottom of the deck, we have Sun in reverse, which to me is just another example of joy in reverse. Okay, like, this person is unhappy and they think it would be justice for you to experience the same unhappiness. You see how this is the same? They really want to see you suffer the same way that they have. So let's go ahead and see why. Why are they wishing harm? Strength, because you're stronger than them. You're stronger than them. I think that you have more intelligence than them. I'm not going to lie. Like, I don't want to call this person stupid. I think that this person isn't stupid. I think that they're unaware. They're oblivious. They have so many unconscious bias because they're unwilling to face their ego, and like, be real with themselves, be honest with themselves about how they actually feel about certain situations. I think that this could definitely be a person who's like, oh, I'm a victim, and like, oh, like, I love everybody, but it's like they don't actually hear the way they say things, like judgments on other people, gossip. Like, with this gossip energy, it feels like, you know, nasty gossip. It makes them feel important to be in the middle of these things. Once again, let's go back to even this card here. In the middle. They like to be in the middle. They like to be the center stage. And with this being Leo energy as well, strength, I believe that you get a lot of attention. And I think that you are just doing life a lot better than this person because you're stronger, because you have embraced your lessons, because you truly enjoy being alone, because I think that you actually have a really good sense of fairness and just like a lot more grounded than this person. Personally, I really don't think that any of us are completely unbiased. I think that we're all going to have these internalized biases based on how we were raised, environments, people around us, you know, it just happened. But it's up to us to kind of, you know, take responsibility for those. And I feel like you do take a little bit more responsibility than this person does, or than the average person takes responsibility for their unconscious biases. So we also have the Ace of Cups for one last little message here. I just split the deck. So once again, they want to wish you harm because you you truly love yourself, and I think that you are constantly working on filling up your own cup. And yeah, they envy a lot of your lifestyle. I think that this person is just waiting. They're just waiting to feel on top of the world again. And I think that they look at you and they get a sense of maybe you kind of being there, and they're wishing for some luck, some blessings to kind of fall into their lap here. But I think that Spirit is really wanting them to learn a couple lessons before they can move forward. You know what I mean? All right, pile 2, that is all the time I have for you. I hope that this message resonated with you. If it did, please give me a like, subscribe to the channel, comment down below. I would love to hear from you guys. Until next time, I'm sending you so much love, light, protection, blessings, peace, all the good shit. Till next time, y'all. Bye. Yeah. Hi there, pile number 3. You guys chose Child Magical. And we are going to be reading the shadow attribute, as this is a reading about this person wishing you harm. Okay, so obviously they're in their shadow. So we have pessimism, depression, and disbelief in miracles, believing that energy and action are not required for growth. Wow, okay. Okay. This is somebody very stuck spiritually. This person doesn't know how to move forward. I think that this person is possibly dealing with some levels of depression, or at the very least, they're very pessimistic about themselves, about their future, about their life. And I think that they don't believe that, like, if they put energy and focus towards something, it's gonna matter. I think that they kind of believe that miracles, you know, is also wishful thinking. Like it's just very pessimistic. Like they're just like, no, that's not gonna work. No, that's not gonna work. They've lost their sense of magic here. This person is losing their sense of magic. I also get that this is somebody who has recently been alone. We have isolation. They've been spending a lot of time alone. I do get a sense of this person is being invited places. This little guy is holding an invitation, but it just seems like they're not gonna go. You know what I mean? And it's like they're looking at the outfit that they planned, but they just don't seem like themselves right now. I always am drawn to this entity because it's just like a blob. It's just like a little dude. It's just a little, like, what is this, right? So I just always get a sense of like this person feeling this way. They don't feel like themselves. They don't feel presentable. They don't feel like their usual self. Or they could also just be struggling with a sense of identity. That could just be something that they struggle with regularly, normally. I'm getting a sense of a lot of like heaviness in the mind. This person has a lot of heaviness in the mind, especially with the blue energy. Like I'm getting sadness, I'm getting blues, I'm getting, and the purples too. So it's making me think like they're very stuck in their head right now as well. So let's keep going. Who is this person? We have forgiveness and reverse. This person is also, so we've already kind of gone over, they're pessimistic. They kind of look for the downside. This person is always looking for the bad side of this situation, or like, what's the downside? Or like they bring up, you know, the downside is what I'm hearing. And so that also kind of translates into how they handle disappointments in their relationships. So whenever they're disappointed by people, it's like they kind of want to feel in control. Like, oh, I saw that coming. Oh, I knew that would happen. Oh, you know, they want to kind of, they're not very forgiving is what I'm feeling. They love to hold a grudge, because if they hold the grudge, then they can feel like they somehow were smart enough to like predict like someone hurting them or disappointing them. I don't know why I'm seeing Squidward. Oh my goodness, it's giving Squidward. Like he's just very pessimistic, and like it's giving that stubborn like no like just very unwilling to forgive and kind of open up to somebody. It's making me laugh because like, are you guys SpongeBob? Like, does that make y'all SpongeBob? Like, oh my goodness. But yeah, so this person just, I think that they're very stuck right now. They're very stagnant. They're very much trapped within their own mental prison. Like the restrictions that they put on themselves, it's like all in their mind. Like it's all kind of like mentally they're doing this to themselves. I feel like they don't forgive themselves. Like they don't forgive themselves. If they get hurt or put into situations where they get hurt or something goes wrong, or you know, whatever happens, they blame themselves. Like they should have known better. They should have, like, they don't forgive themselves. They're hard on themselves. It's just, God, it's just pile 3. I just think you should really be glad that you're not in this person's head, because this person cannot forgive themselves. Like they cannot forgive their past mistakes. And so I just feel like over time, they've hardened, they've gotten colder, we also have, you know, bottom of the deck, contentment. All right, reversed. So this person can't even find contentment. All right, pile 1 I think pulled contentment too, but this person just, like, they can't even seem to be content with themselves. But it's like it's kind of giving, pile 2 actually was giving that energy of like, they need to work with the energy of forgiveness. It's almost like these energies just avoid forgiveness. They don't want to work with forgiving you. They don't want to forgive themselves. They don't want to forgive. I think they just have a hard time with this experience, like life itself. It's this person's very sensitive. This person's very sensitive to the point. Sorry, not to laugh. I mean, they do wish you harm, so fuck them, right? But it's like, they struggle with so many choices in front of them. Like, I just feel like they're very hard on themselves. So, for instance, if they were to forgive somebody and find out in like 2 months later, like say it's a partner who's cheating, right? They forgave them the first time, and it come 2 weeks later, they find them in bed with somebody else. You know, it's like they are gonna feel like a fool. So even if it's not, like, say for instance, it's like somebody stepped on your toe, or somebody like accidentally hurt you, or accidentally kind of, or like there's a misunderstanding that can be resolved through communication, or it was an accident. It's like this person still holds grudges against even those people. So it's just like this person is so hurt right now that they're not in a position to forgive anybody. They can't even forgive themselves right now. It's kind of, I'm hearing Zuko from Avatar: Last Airbender. You know, it's like, I feel like his journey, especially, like, he had to really learn how to forgive himself before he could, you know, start opening up to others and having healthy relationships with other people, because he was just holding so much of his past and his baggage against himself, you know, and it was a vicious battle between, it was him versus him, you know. That's not a healthy dynamic to have with yourself. This person is just very scared of disappointing themselves. They're very terrified of letting themselves down. I'm hearing again, like they feel like they've just been let down again and again and again, and it's just created this pessimism. It's created this lack of faith. It's created this lack of faith that miracles and magic can happen. So who is this person? Prayer. This person has been praying. I don't know if this person's religious or spiritual. Like I said, they've been spending a lot of time alone, and I don't know if it's like a traditional prayer, or if they have like a journal, or if they are talking to spirit, to their ancestors, to whatever this person believes in. You know, this person is definitely dreaming. They're dreaming and trying to, they're telling God or spirit or whatever this is, they're telling them, please, if you give me lemons, I will make them into lemonade. So this person is like praying for opportunities. This person is praying for new beginnings, new opportunities. But I think because they're still so wrapped up in their past, and they still need to do the hard work of the healing, I think that this person is avoiding some serious healing, and also facing some levels of whatever's, you know, this heaviness in the mind is. Pardon me. I think that they can't really be given opportunities, that they're not going to self-sabotage unless they do some form of shadow work, healing. Like, they seriously need to sit down with themselves and I think that's what they're doing. I think that they are at this point of isolation. So this person could be kind of like at a breaking point right now, where they have no choice but to be brought to their knees energy. Which, once again, let's, you know, brought to their knees. I just feel like this person has been brought to their knees, and in whatever way this person is praying. And I just saw 1111 on the timer. We have Leo here. This person is wanting to be strong. This person is, whether or not they have Leo placements, I think that they are trying to learn from Leo energy, like how to be more confident, how to be more happy, how to be more optimistic, how to embrace more sun energy. So I think that they are highlighting a lot of like sun dynamic, sun energy. I don't know what that means to this person, but I just think that they could also be trying to get more sunshine at this time, right? That is very helpful when, you know, you can get stuck in a rut, is getting outside, getting some sunshine. Let's see. Yeah, like this person is trying to become resilient so that when challenges arise, they're able to face them head on, and they're not just crumbling into this isolation, this dissatisfaction, this discontentment. Who is this person wishing my pile threes harm? Justice. This person could be a Libra, so they could be a Libra, they could have Leo or Libra placements here. I think what's going on, this person truly believes, I think in, oh God, oh God, pile three, here we go. This person believes in good and evil. And I believe that this person feels like you are their enemy in some way. You are their rival in some way. Oh my goodness, this is funny. I'm so sorry. Pile 2 actually had justice come out too in a different way. And I'm kind of getting that same kind of arrogance there. So remember, this reading has a theme of Squidward. Oh my goodness. It's giving kind of like Squidward's arrogance and stubbornness, unwillingness to, you know, like forgive and be open and to experiences. It's like, you know, at the end of the day, he's going to think he's right. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter what anybody else's perspective is. In his mind, he is fair. So I truly believe that in this person's mind who is wishing you harm, they believe that this would be fair, that they are fair, that they are just, that they're justice, right? So if they're justice, then that makes you, guess what that makes you, pile 3? You are all the horrible things in the world. I think that this person channels a lot of hatred towards you. I think that you are their SpongeBob. Pile 3, you guys are this person's SpongeBob. Oh my goodness, it's really funny. This person, yeah. You irritate this person, you are their rival. You know, it's literally like when you're watching SpongeBob and they're just going at it and they just like hate each, like it's not even that SpongeBob hates him. You guys know that SpongeBob is unbothered. But it's like this person gets so irritated by you to the point that in their mind, in their perspective, you are the enemy. You are their op. You are their rival, okay? So this person is very much in this focused energy of like trying to build strength, trying to kind of plot, trying to come up with some way to become more prepared to face your energy. What are you doing to this person, pile 3? Like this person feels so attacked by your energy. But and that's also why I think that this person is coming through as pessimistic, depressed, disbelieving in miracles, because in their eyes, you are their op, you're their rival, you're this person who's supposed to be suffering at this time. You know, you're the one who's supposed to be facing whatever karma they believe that you should be facing, you know, whatever justice they believe you should be served at this time. They like, because maybe you're not dealing with this karma, or maybe you have had miracles, maybe you have had magic, and this person just sees it as like, it makes them pessimistic when they see you doing well. It makes them disbelieve in miracles can happen for them because they're happening for you. It's like they're asking God, the universe, like, why do these miracles happen for this person, and they don't happen for me? Like, isn't that my rival? Like, it's like they think spirit is just like biased and on their side, you know what I mean? Like, has their back. And I'm sure, you know, their spirit team does. But, you know, this person just kind of looking at you through this lens of rivalry is very funny, interesting. I think that they've been isolated for too long, that they've been able to put their focus on you. And I love it because all these cards are like looking this way, looking elsewhere, like not looking at this person. I think that you're not really paying attention to them. And I think that's part of the problem too. It's almost like when Squidward wants to hang out with SpongeBob, he's just like got shit to do. But yeah, I'm getting, so we pulled who is this person. We just went through that. Now we're gonna look at why does this person wish you harm. So the first thing that came out, which kind of shocked me, was contentment. I don't know if you guys remember a little bit earlier, this person pulled contentment too. So why does this person wish you harm? Because you are content with your life. I think that SpongeBob was more than happy to make lemonade with the lemons he was given. I think he is very content with his little pineapple under the sea, with his, you know, snail pet, with his best friend neighbor. You know, like, he was very content with the blessings in his life. We also have acceptance over here in reverse. So what I'm also getting is this person feels like they're not accepted by you. This person feels like you haven't embraced them, you haven't accepted them, and I feel like they feel isolated from you in some way. Yeah, this person just feels like you are content without them, like you don't really care about them, like you don't really, you know, make time, prioritize them. But I think that this is also coming from a place of like a lot of insecurity, you know, where it's like they could definitely reach out to you too, you know what I mean? But it's more of like a pessimistic thing of like, oh, they just don't like me because, or they don't accept me because this and this, and just like coming to conclusions on their own. So why is this person wishing you harm? We have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. They're wanting to stop any blessings from coming into your life. This person really is trying to stop the Wheel of Fortune for you. I feel like they feel like miracles and blessings happen for you, pile 3, and they get so angry when they happen to you because it makes them question the universe? Like, why are good things happening to my to my rival? Like, it's not fair. So why are they wishing you harm? Because they don't want to see you blessed. They don't want to see you fortunate. They want to see you put in a position where you're stuck, where you're stagnant, just like them. We also have the Queen of Cups in reverse. So I'm going to tell you, pile 3, this person truly believes that you are a bad person. Like, I do get a sense of like this person thinks that you are emotionally out of control, or like they blame your emotions or something. Like they blame some level of, maybe you had an emotional outburst, maybe there was some kind of showing of emotions, or you know, you made it very clear how you felt about something, and I just feel like this person kind of went with it and ran with it, and now it's like they're looking at you as somebody like a little bit heartless, or somebody who just isn't emotionally available. So they're very much demonizing you. I think that they're also belittling your capabilities here of being emotionally intelligent. It's like, instead of looking at themselves, they're just ready to, right? It's like, instead of doing their own shadow work and doing the work for themselves, I'm seeing 222 on the timer, instead of doing that shit for themselves, it's like they're happy to kind of try to judge you and dig into you and your problems, and like psychoanalyze you, where they're just deflecting and distracting themselves from what they're doing wrong in their everyday life. This person, yeah, they demonize your emotions. Like, they demonize your expressions of emotion. Like, if you've ever expressed emotions to this person, it's like they took it as weakness, or they took it as like, I don't know. And especially, I think that they look at, if you don't talk to this person, or if you don't really pay attention to them, give them time of day, it's like they look at it as you being heartless, or like you don't care, you don't love them, you don't, like, you're not a loving, nurturing person either. Like, they're not looking at, why is this person not speaking to me? They're just saying, oh no, it's got to be their problem. Like, it has to be something wrong with them. We also have Fortitude here. So I do get a sense of like, I think that they feel shut out from you. I feel like you might have had to kind of like fortify your energy from this person, like kind of get away from this person, because like I said, this person for some reason is looking at you as like a rival, and I think you probably were like, okay, and then like just kind of kept going, you know, on your way, like kept looking and going towards your own path here. And so maybe that's why they took it as a lack of acceptance. They look at you as heartless, and that's why they want to cause you all this harm. Like, this could be somebody in your past that you just kind of dismissed, or you didn't really put a lot of time and effort into the connection. Like, I don't know, it's just giving a lot of neglect. Like, this person felt neglected by you. And like I said, they felt like you're their rival. So it's like they felt like, it's like there's a reason you're their rival. Maybe it's because they felt neglected, they felt rejected by you. We also have the 5 of Wands here. So this person is competing with you. Okay, this person wants you to look back. You see how the face is kind of like turning? Like, they want to try to give you a reason to look back, or to like compete back with them, to kind of give into this petty energy here. It's like they just crave your attention, they crave your eyes, they just crave your attention. That's really it. this person like wants your time and energy, but it's like they're so pessimistic about it actually happening that they don't do anything about it. It's like, remember, believing that energy and action are not required for growth. This person isn't willing to put energy and action into helping situations, into creating solutions for their problems. They would rather just pray on their knees. It's kind of giving thoughts and prayers, you know, energy, where it's like that can only do so much if you're unwilling to put energy and action towards something. You know, like there's only so much that can happen from prayers. What is it? Oh, I'm hearing the Princess and the Frog. You know, it's her dad telling her, you know, wishes can only take you so far. You know, hard work, dedication, like it's also what's necessary here. We have nurture. Oh, and right when I was talking about a parent, you know, lovingly speaking to their daughter, and we have nurture. Why does this person wish you harm? This person feels like you have been nurtured more than they have in their life. And I think that's why this person struggles with like ideals like forgiveness. You know, you see how it's the same imagery here, where they're just like being coddled, being cuddled, being protected. I feel like this person felt like they didn't get that, and they have a hard time forgiving. Like they have a hard time letting go of their past, forgiving. And I feel like they kind of wonder if this is like nurture versus nature, you know, like they wonder that because they didn't get the same nurturing that you did, that it's just their pessimism, like they're unwilling to heal. They constantly compare their life to yours. And why do they wish you harm? Because you've been nurtured, because you're content, because they want to stop your blessings and compete and demonize you for having maybe some strong emotions. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm getting, pile 3. This person is something else. Okay, I wanted to get one more card here. Let's get one more card of why. Why does this person wishing you harm? They feel like you have fortitude, like you, because of your nurtured past, because you've been nurtured, you're able to be content, you're able to fortify against life, whereas they are suffering. Oh, come on, too many. We have stars. Stars kept wanting to come out. I don't know what the message is here. Maybe you guys know, because we also have stars here. They think that you shine. I mean, I guess that's really it, because it's connecting with this 5 of Wands, where they're competing with you. So it's like they're competing because, you know, you shine. You shine, you get attention. What is it? It's called SpongeBob SquarePants. It's not called Squidward, you know? Diversity. You're different. Oh my goodness. You stand out. You're a star. You just... They feel like you are going to receive opportunities in life that they'll never be able to receive, just because you lived experience, your experience differently than them. Like you'll be able to blossom. Because you were nurtured, because you were given the right soil, the right amount of water, the right amount of sunshine. It's like you're going to be able to blossom, and this person just feels like they're not going to have that. It's really sad, because I don't think that's the case. Like, and I think that I don't think that you would want to see this person fail, you know, to any capacity either. It's just that this person really wonders what it would be like to live in your shoes. Ace of Pentacles, exactly, to be given these opportunities. Yeah, to be given the chances that you have. But that's the thing, is like they just wish for them. They just wish and pray, wish and pray, wish and pray. Oh, I wish I had these things. But they don't actually do anything about it. So, you know, it takes energy, it takes action, and it takes faith too. If they don't believe in miracles, if they don't have any faith in themselves, in others, in the universe, nothing's gonna work out. I'm sorry. But that's all I got, pile number 3. I really hope you enjoyed this message. If you did resonate, please give me a like, subscribe to the channel, comment down below. If you guys liked it, or no, I just said that. Ooh, sleepy girl. I am sending you guys so much love, light, protection, blessings. Until next time, y'all. Uh-uh. Hello there, pile number 4. You guys unlocked the bonus pile, which is basically just me pulling cards for myself, and I started posting it to just kind of document and to also share with the collective to see if these messages also resonate with others out there. Maybe we both needed to hear this at the same time, so I just still feel called to share these. So these might be a little bit lazier messages. You know, I'm pretty tired after doing 3 piles, so this might be a little sillier. You know, this is my more relaxed one. It might even be a little bit shorter. Usually I pull less cards, but today I just did the full spread. Since so many of them are oracle cards, you know, it's not too bad. But let's go ahead and jump right in pile 4. So we shuffled Prince. So since this is somebody who's wishing you harm at this time, we are going to be reading the shadow attribute. Whoops. Whoa. I'm getting a little bit of a weird energy shift. Like the candle just went out and like I saw it like snuff out and like the smoke sizzling and like, I don't know. And then I just dropped the card. I don't know, just it's weird. I feel like this person might make you nervous. You might drop things, or I'm also hearing the flame went out. So what I'm getting from this Prince energy, we have using power for self-aggrandizement. So this is somebody who loves to look good. All right? No matter the gender, no matter who this person is to you, this person loves to look good because they love that if they look good, if they can kind of show up in a way and exist in the world in a kind of regal, elegant way that's respectable, then they're going to somehow receive power. So this person very much knows how to present themselves. This is somebody who's very, very good at dressing themselves up, at making themselves look like $1,000,000, okay? Like royalty. They really do put a lot of time and effort in their presentation, okay? So for some of you guys here, because this is a Prince energy, this could have been an ex, okay? And it doesn't have to be a relationship, you know, that could be an ex-partner, ex-friend, family member. No, I'm just kidding. It feels more relational, you know, especially the flowers, Prince. Like this is somebody who really wanted to present themselves to you in a certain way. So whether or not it was because of a romantic motive, I don't know. That's up to you guys. I'm getting a little bit of both. So I'm getting scenarios where this could be an ex, I'm getting this could be a romantic situation, but I'm also getting this could also be just somebody trying to present themselves to you in a certain way in order to receive power, like maybe even power over you. So this person has an affliction with power. This person loves to feel power and control. They like to feel like they're on top of the world. Not even the world, on top of their game is what I'm hearing. Like they just like to be on top of the game. Like they just want to be the leader of the pack. It's presenting itself very masculine, but just take it how it resonates, okay? Like that doesn't even mean gender. That's just like it's presenting because of this Prince energy. It's presenting very masculine, but then and why I'm also considering this might be an ex energy here is also because we have passion in reverse, and look, we also have more royalty here. She has a crown, is giving princess energy, but it's reversed. So it's like I'm getting this might have been an ex who once upon a time there was passion and a connection, but it's not there. Especially remember at the beginning of the reading I saw the flame go out, the fire went out. It feels like the passion went out of this connection. So whether or not it's romantic, I don't know. It's just like the fire went out. The passion behind this connection, whatever it was holding the two of you together, I do believe it fizzled out. We have insecurity here as well. So this person struggles with a lot of insecurity. I don't know if it's because they haven't felt the same passion that they have with you, or they haven't felt similar. Like they haven't found anybody who matches their vibration in the same way. And I think it brings out a lot of insecurities to them, especially if you are truly out of their reach, out of their grasp here. You know, they really feel insecure, like they've let this situation fizzle out, okay? So who is this person? We do have workaholic here. So this person is somebody who works a lot. This person could have a lot of hours. They could just they could work too much to where it's burning this person out. We also have no, okay, that's, yeah. We have the sun. So this person could have Leo placements, could be a Leo here. And to me, Leos love to show off, or, you know, the stereotypical Leo loves to show off and be very outwardly presentable. You know what I mean? So this person could definitely have some Leo placements. I think that this person is generally happy. This person is generally happy. I think that they work a lot. I think that they struggle with insecurities. I think that the passion in this connection, whether romantic or not, has fizzled out. And with the sun here, they're still managed to find happiness in their day-to-day life. Okay, so don't think that this person is just like a miserable person. You know, they do have a lot of joy and happiness in their life. But I think that there's specific situations where they feel really disempowered. Okay, oh my god, it's all about power with this person. They feel just very disempowered by this connection. I think this connection makes them insecure. This connection makes them feel like they're missing something. And this connection also, I think, makes them want to work really hard and distract themselves from thinking about this problem. Because remember, this person is obsessed with, what's the word? They're obsessed with appearances. So because they want to present themselves a certain way, they really run away from these feelings. They don't want to look at them. They don't really care for them. They don't want to deal with them. They just want to focus on their happiness, work really hard, you know, and find some levels of power. What is it with this power? I'm so sorry. It's just so interesting. It just keeps coming back to that, you know, keeps coming back to them wanting, craving power. I don't know why I'm getting a relationship with the father figure. Okay, with this prince, you know, there could be like a king is what I'm getting. There could be like a king figure in their life that they highly respect. They want to become one day. They want to feel like they have an example of power around them. Somebody who to them represents power, represents who they want to become one day. And so they just take a lot of inspiration from possibly a father figure, or some kind of maybe like just like a mentor or a figure to them that has power, is successful. It's like they crave to be like that person. Like I'm getting, it could be like an Elon Musky, you know what I mean? Like somebody obsessed with like Elon Musky over here. So something like that, you know, where it's just something to do with power. Like, oh, this person has so much power, I want to be like that. So I don't know if it's family, familial. Who is this person? The moon. Oh wow, we have the moon and the sun. This is interesting. Oh my god, spirit, you bastard. Ugh, okay. I just needed to take a quick break. I'm sorry. All right, let's get into the message. Whatever. This person, okay, so we had Leo energy with the moon. We could have Cancer placements here. They could have Leo moon, okay? But take it as it resonates here. This person feels like you guys are night and day. Like you guys have a lot of opposition in your energies. I feel like they worry that you guys wouldn't be able to mix well. It's like, I think that this person romanticizes you in some ways. It's like part of them feels like, oh, like I wish we could get along in this way, in a certain way. I wish we could, you know, oh, I wish. But it's like in reality, they really question and doubt the ability to mesh, to really get along, to really coexist with each other, because you guys are so different. Who is this person? This person is very balanced, okay? Like they really do focus on, remember, they're all about appearances, okay? So that means balance and being grounded is very, very important to them. This person does not want to feel unbalanced or ungrounded, or like they can be pushed off kilter. They just really want to stay firm, grounded. They don't want to feel thrown off. So they really do work to keep their balance. So yeah, they really, to them, that's something that's very important, is trying to keep a healthy balance in their emotions when it comes to happiness, like not even indulging, you know what I mean, too much. I do think that this person indulges in work. Like if they do something too much, it's focus on work, career, because remember, they want that power. So of course they're gonna keep working. So we've gone into who this person is, but I'm really curious as to why are they wishing you harm at this time. So we have, let's go ahead and look at what's showing out on the board. Well, actually, kind of want to flip them, because the tarot, you know, is so, it gives such powerful messages. Let's just do it, actually. This is how I always do it. It's like, to me, if something comes flipped like this, it's like, it doesn't want to be seen right now. There's a reason. It's you know, so we'll put that to the side. Let's focus on what's shown to us. So why is this person wishing you harm? I don't know why. I feel like this is the universe being a smartass and just being like, it's a mystery. Like, it doesn't really make sense. Why this person's wishing you harm, it doesn't really make sense. It's not the most logical thing here, is what I'm feeling. Like, it's a mystery. It really only this person, I think, could answer that directly. But we can try to... They feel... Okay, that's what it is too. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Alright, I was like, how do I explain this? They feel slighted by you. I feel like because they don't know what to expect from you. This person feels that you are unpredictable. And because you're unpredictable, this person doesn't like to be put in those positions where they can't predict the outcome, or they can't, you know what I mean? They can't control the situation. They can't be in power. They like to be very much in power. So I think when they're around you, it's a mystery. It feels like they have no idea what you're going to say, what you're going to do. Like, you could be very impulsive. You could be somebody who responds I don't know, randomly, mysteriously, like people have a hard time understanding you, I think, and especially this person here, and so they just worry. They worry that you're just too unpredictable to approach, and it's, they can't control you is really what I'm getting. So let's keep going, because we have the Chariot here in reverse. So I do see, why are they wishing you harm? Because you might have slowed this person down. Okay, maybe you in some ways challenged their power. In some ways you slowed down their finances, or I don't know. It's like in some ways they felt slowed down by you. I don't know if they feel like it was a waste of time, a waste of energy, but because it doesn't feel that harsh, but at the same time, they just feel like, they fear moving towards you a lot. Like they wish harm on you because they feel, like I said, they wasted time. And also I feel like because you haven't shown any interest in movement towards them. Like there's just been no movement between both of you. Because there hasn't been any movement here between the two of you guys, this person wishes harm on you. They don't understand. They feel a lot of confusion, mystery when it comes to you. I feel like they feel left in the dark here with all this dark, especially this mermaid card. Not all of these cards are this dark here. They feel left out in the dark. They don't really understand. Like I said, they feel like you're the moon, they're the sun. Like you guys are opposites. Like you guys would operate differently. You wouldn't understand each other. Like day and night here. And it's just like I'm feeling a lot of resentment for the fact that you haven't shown up or you haven't moved towards them. Also with the Emperor, once again, this is about control. This is about, they cannot control you any longer. They don't have, I feel like they don't have access here. And they just feel like you're outside of the realm of control. Like they wouldn't be able to put you on a chess and know how to play you. You know, it's like they wouldn't know how to approach the situation, discuss the relationship. You know, they just wouldn't know how to, in their mind, control you. And to kind of just like, it feels like I'm seeing a file cabinet. It's like they just want to file you. They just want to sort this out. They just want to like understand it almost to kind of like a weird level of like you're not even human, like taking out the emotions of it. Like it's just paperwork. It's just document. It's just, I don't know, like they're not really thinking emotionally at all. They're just thinking about this power, this control, this domination. You know what I mean? Like, how do they stay in control? How do they, you know what I mean? How do they stay the boss, stay the king? And last we have the World here. So I'm kind of getting, why do they wish you harm? Because I feel like you ended this, the World. I think that you closed this chapter out, you closed this cycle out. With the World, this is an end of a cycle, end of a pattern. I think you moved on. And I think that that's why this person wishes you harm, because you moved on. And I think now I'm understanding this Winter card. It feels very cold. They feel like you're very cold to them. They feel like they don't understand you. They feel very isolated, iced out here. Let's go ahead and see what these are now. Adaptability. I think that you changed. I think that you adapted to this situation at hand. Also with this like water, you know, I just think that you And the moon, I feel like you're more the moon, where this person may be the sun. And I just get a sense of like you being more in touch with your emotions, and you just kind of adapting to what felt right to you emotionally. Come on. Silence. I'm telling you, they feel very cut out, closed out from you. They feel like you're giving them the silent treatment. They feel like you don't care about them. They feel iced out. They feel, like I said, you ended it. But I didn't want to take this, and now it's spilling out. Ace of Cups. You know, like you did this out of self-love. You did this out of healing and self-love and filling up your own cup, doing what made you happy, doing what made you feel good and feel okay. And I think this person resents you for it. They resent your silence. They want to, like, they're sending you harm. You know, they wish you harm because of your silence, because of the change that you've experienced, because of the lack of movement you have towards them, because they can't control you, dominate you, because you ended it, because you're cold to them, because you're a mystery. So that's what I'm getting here. What's the advice, right? Like, now I'm like, damn, I should have added that for everybody. What's the advice, Spirit? What's the advice? 9 of Pentacles. Stay independent. I think that you've worked really hard to become this independent, this strong, this capable of standing on your own. And I don't think that, you know, you need this person. I don't think that you want to invite this person to your garden. You know what I mean? Wheel of Fortune. I think that you found a lot of movement, blessings, fortune after you stopped relying on validation from this person. And I feel like you realize with this 2 of Wands that you had a choice. You had choices. You were able to choose your own path. I love it. She has snake skin, and you adapted, you changed, you shed your old skin, and you stepped into a new chapter of independence and fortune, blessings. The wheel began to turn for you, and I think that beautiful things happened for you. Yeah, that's a great message, pile 4. I really think I'm gonna leave it there. Thank you so much for being here with me. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you resonated, please give me a like, subscribe to the channel, comment down below. Until next time, I'm sending you so much love, light, protection, blessings. See y'all later. Bye.